Well, I think, having been a policymaker for a long time, that there are very few decisions that are strictly technical, but there are decisions that are mostly based on that have a technical basis, and I think this one had a technical basis for sure. What was important, I know, to the United States at that time when I was working there, was that the second criterion, the freely usable, should be an important one. I think it's also important, and it was important for the IMF as a policy-making body and as a body that is representing the strength of the system, the economic and financial system in the world. It's important to have major economies represented in a proper way. And it was clear that this was something that was of great importance for China, and I think also for the other countries involved, including the United States, others, I can't speak for them anymore, to see, and I like what Ben said about joining the SDR being an important symbolic move. It's important to see China accepting and wanting to be a part of the obligations, responsibilities of the international financial system. So I don't think it was a controversial decision. I agree that the steps towards it in terms of opening up financial flows, opening up exchange rate transactions, and importantly, although it might not seem obvious, importantly, becoming more transparent, with China's commitment to join the SDDS and so on. Those were all important elements for those that were wondering how to strike the technical balance. And I also would pick up on what Ben says about, I think there was a little bit of a disagreement there. Was this just a purely market-led development, or was this something that was important symbolically? And I would certainly say that from the outside, it seemed as if this was something that was important symbolically, something that's easy for political audience, a president and other policymakers to understand, that you're becoming a currency of the kind that is recognized. And I certainly know that in my experience, people that I spoke to in the political sphere who might not have been able to tell you what a freely usable currency was, or why one country was and one currency was and another was not, could get the idea of, are you a reserve currency and are you included in this basket? And I think that it has been used in a good way, actually, by the IMF, by the People's Bank of China, and by others to promote the kinds of reforms that will make China's financial system stronger.